Oh, this is new. They didn't. I remember in the first original two games, it didn't actually have that pixel art in the background, or this pixel art here, for that matter.
Oh.
Did Explorers of Sky add like a lot of new scenes like that?
Well, I haven't played any past this yet, and it's been a long time, so I just don't know. Because I don't care.
God, why does this game make me so Omega? I still don't get how the security system works. It's fucking bullshit.
What? They got that? Well, it's based on footprints. What's not to get?
What if you're a Pokemon they've never seen before?
I have to tough it out. They're looking at my footprints.
Being judged! I feel stripped.
Oh,
Yes! Thank you for elaborating on the obvious. Jesus Christ! You're just essentially just commentating over what's going on. You're the worst type of Let's Player.
I can't wait until we get into the guild and Chat Tot, and we get to listen to Chat Tot not fucking
Oh, fucking Chat Tot. Sentry?
Sentry? Well, yeah, he's a sentry. You know, there are other ways to use that term.
Yes, I know that there are other ways to say. I wasn't implying anything else.
I was just trying to stop you from making a reference to a certain video game.
I wasn't going. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Alright, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Why does this game feel the need to elaborate on everything that happens as if the kids who are playing this are too stupid to use their eyes?
Oh, it's just scene setting.
Or imagination. Yeah, I know, but like, you really need to point out, oh look, the flame, it blazes brightly on top of a thingy that holds it up right next to a tent where we enter. You could have gone in anytime you wanted, you freaking... Ugh.
Whoa, I didn't notice there was a hatch there. Thanks, Squirtle.
This is some grade A observational commentary.
Look at all these great rescue teams here.
They are actually pretty... This game has a sense of humor that I enjoy. I actually really liked talking to all the guild members.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Swellow's fucking boss. Fucking guts. Hell yeah.
I actually really like the design of the guild. Like, I love the fact it's carved into the side of a cliff.
Yeah. Which Chat Tot will mention to us.
Yes, because we can leave absolutely nothing to the imagination.
Man, Chat Tot, I sure love what you're saying here. I really love your commentary here, Chat Tot. Yeah, just please keep on rambling.
We literally, our standards are literally non-existent. I mean, we let a freaking Pidgey in. We let a Bidoof in.
Well, Bidoof's god tier, so... No, it's pretty... I get letting Bidoof in. I mean, it'd be idiots not to let him in. Oh, we're about to meet the best character.
Of course, here we go. If you remember from part 1...
Oh, but first we have to mention that we are in fact in a cliff.
Ah, yes, because we couldn't infer that in the slightest. Yeah, Squirtle, so you dumbass. But if you remember a certain someone from our playthrough of the first game in the series...
It's not the same Wigglytuff, god damn it.
Well, you just spoiled it for everyone.
They said Guildmaster Wigglytuff. What, was it going to be a Clefable in disguise?
Yes!
Look at how zen he is.
Zen as hell.
Oh yeah, it's the return of the... Oh wait, no wait, really? Oh yeah. Seriously, what the fuck with that default name, seriously?
Pokepals.
Go-Getters is better than that shit.
Team Al Gore.
Team Friendship.
Hell yeah. This
Team
is the
moral
best name.
values.
Team family values. we fight the terrorists of homosexuality.
Yes.
Registering. Beep boop bop bop. You've been registered.
Oh yeah.
I'm a computer.
Ta. Holy shit. See, in the last game we were explicitly called rescue teams, but this time we're exploration teams.
Well, because the guild doesn't expressly rescue people, it's a guild for doing lots of different things, like lots of different public services.
Yeah. So really, we're just exploring. We're not.
I'm just a.
And as such, there are jobs we can do besides rescue people.
We should assemble a labor union.
Yeah.
Combat all of this.
Again, in the last game, we did get missions that weren't rescuing people.
Well, yeah, but
They're still called rescue teams.
yeah, well, I don't know, Neo. Also, that pose.
Yes.
It's great.
I don't wonder how Shinx does that shit.
I've never had a real bed before. Well, it really makes you think, you know, so I guess these aren't necessarily wild animals. Does this mean that the wild Pokemon we see in the human world also, like, don't just sleep on rocks and shit? They actually make themselves beds? This is also our save location.
Yes. Just like the last game, we save where we sleep. Oh, I wasn't awake before you started talking to me, TDF.
Unfortunately, we don't get a totally pimped out house. Well, not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
You're just
Well,
like,
nothing's
oh,
gonna
fuck,
match the absolute swag of our old house.
True, very true.
We're never gonna get a pimped out house like last game. Oh yeah, I was trying to discover who the hell I am. I kinda got sidetracked for a bit.
Okay, back to self-discovery.
We got sidetracked from our journey of self-discovery to start exploring things with this faggot. No offense.
Yes. Correct term. No.
Yes. Remember, I can't
You can
actually save this time.
Yes, you can. Imagine if we were a fire type.
Oh god.
Like, seriously, our beds are just like, that's like dry-ass hay.
Yeah.
That shit would just ignite.
Well,
This whole base would ignite.
not all fire types have fire on them, you know. Only really Charmander. And I guess Cyndaquil.
Yeah,
And
but what
Cyndaquil's
if, like-
gonna keep that shit in.
like a dump, just sort of hold it in.
Damn, Loudred, what the fuck? I hate that noise it makes.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Couldn't make it cool like X-Bloud. No, we had to make it Loudred. Because we can't have any fully evolved. But, we have Sunflora. And again, I guess it's because Sunkern's fucking horrible.
If they had Zunika, they'd have to put it in the special camp.
Yes. Oh, we just remembered that we signed up as apprentices.
Oops. It's not like we actually, that's not like we desperately wanted to become part of this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like these characters for what it's worth.
And you do get a certain, like, bond with them. It's not like in the last game where it's just town folk. You do bond with these guys.
Like, it reminds me of, like, you know, like, camp, like, you know, like sort of like old some military movies, you know, or like, say a movie like Mulan, where a lot of the comedy comes just from the camaraderie of, like, you know, the band of people, the band of characters that we work with. And people do have a genuine camaraderie, I think.
Yeah. Oh god, imagine Imagine if, like, Chatot was, like, freaking Arlie Ermy.
Oh, you thought you get to move around? No.
No.
Chatot has to explain things to you.
We gotta give you the worst tutorial. Like, seriously, whenever I want to replay this game, because this game is actually, like, really a lot of fun, as we expounded upon it in our first playthrough, Chatot, like, I always remember that Chatot exists, and I just, like, sort of... God, they just have to explain
Chatot's
literally
a fun
everything.
character when he's not like, you know, explaining things to you.
Now you can breathe by using the A button.
Like, people tend to hate on, like, characters that explain things to you in tutorials, but honestly, outside of the tutorials, Chatot is a rather fun character. Yes, mystery dungeons, they're explicitly called. We couldn't come up with a better name for that, seriously? No, they're mystery dungeons. Gotta stick with the title.
Interestingly enough, I actually do remember that there was a certain cave in Ruby and Sapphire, or was it an Emerald? I can't remember. Maybe no, it was Emerald, where that would, like, randomize every time you entered it, and that's where you'd find the alternate legendary for your person, I believe, which I thought was always really cool. So that's, I guess this was a callback to that. Like, just as a concept as a whole.
Yeah. It's weird, because isn't it stated without the pearl, Spoink would fucking die?
Well, maybe, like, it's a thing where it dies.
Without the pearl, Spoink can't stop bouncing. So I wonder how
did he write this message?
To write this letter, then.
Well, he's got like little stubs for hands anyway, so I think questioning that
he had to orate it to someone.
And you'll be scolded and ridiculed by the rest of the club for fainting like a little girl.
And this is the second part of the playthrough, and I had to speed up the dungeon.
Wow.
Not because of the dungeon being long, it's only 7 floors, but because of all the dialogue taking a long time. Had I not edited it, had I not sped this up, it would have been 20 minutes. And yes, I get the sky blue bow and you get nothing. And for the first part, I'm trying to remember how to use my set move. I forgot that that default L is bound to Q.
Okay. You're having a lot of trouble with that Shellos.
Yes. Oh, trust me, it's not as much trouble as you're gonna have with it. You'll see.
Did you just pendiculate while saying that? Did you dare do that in my presence?
Yep.
Horrible. Look at him, he's just jamming to the beat.
Yeah.
I believe that from that box you get 2 random items every time you start the game, so you can get really lucky with some of them. I remember when I played this last time, I actually got like an XP band or something that...
It doesn't even explain what the sky blue bow is. I don't know what the sky blue bow is. I just equipped it on myself because I thought it sounded special.
It's fashionable, it's in vogue.
Yes.
Pokemon looks absolutely fabulous. It complements your own color. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. It would be the same color as your...
Oh god, biggest mistake, you learning Bubble.
Oh, water types. Water Absorb?
Storm Drain.
Oh, close enough.
But it doesn't actually even... I'm surprised, like, in this is a Gen 4 game, and in the Gen 4 main game, Storm Drain doesn't absorb water attacks. That only happens in Gen 5.
I see.
It doesn't boost special attack like it does in Gen 5, but still. Oh, here we go. Yep! Gotta love that.
It's not my fault I'm so retarded.
Oh, that's not even the worst time this happens.
But yeah, essentially dungeons play exactly the same as they did in the first game.
Oh, yep, there we go. That bullshit. I see him like a mile away, so I gotta shoot Bubble at it. Fucking
This isn't
retarded.
a stealth video game, you just gotta go balls out with bubbles.
Yes. Balls out with a bubble beam.
So what asshole would just leave it there? Or, like, did she just lose
Just stole it. I'll place it here. They'll never think to find it. Oh god.
And then the next day we get a report of someone's pearl being stolen.
And you gotta think, like, one of the one of the info boxes in the dungeon said, if this happens, run away. But during the motto, it says, run away and pay. So, I don't know. Like, if I run away, am I gonna have to pay? Ooh, 2,000.
Wait, here it comes. Wait, shut up.
Oh, yes.
Here it comes. And are you ready
Oh,
for
yeah.
the consequences?
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Fucking
He's the government.
bullshit! Oh, god damn it.
Chad Tut's. Chad, this is basically a whole metaphor for the U.S. government.
Serious. It's like it's
It's a
suddenly
metaphor
very
for income tax.
serious. It's like suddenly a very pro-Republican game.
Yes.
Absolutely horrible.
Ooh, his mic got muted.
Loudred. What is that they're eating?
I don't know, fruit. Looks like fruit.
I always got the distinct impression that they were balloons for some reason. Just they're multicolored.
Yes.
That's a pretty moon.
Yes, too bad it's in that screen over there. I'm not gonna do any more editing than this, by the way. It's always gonna look like this. I'm not focusing on anything else. It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to do this.
Well, thanks for telling everyone how incompetent you are.
Yes.
Good night,
Not
Neo.
incompetent, lazy. Ooh, what does this mean? Find out next month when I record another part.
Yeah, Neo, up 'em at 'em. Edit the next part already.